Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Angelica and welcome. Today I wanted to do a video on my skincare products that I use. I have done before a top 5 favorite skincare products, and I will leave that link down below. But today we're just gonna talk about specifically the products that I have been using for my morning and nighttime routine. I decided to combine both of them because at nighttime I use pretty much the same products that I use during the daytime. It's just a difference of like 1 or 2 products. So I wanted to share that with you guys today and share a little bit of my journey with my acne. So let's just go ahead and get started. So we're gonna go ahead and start it with my morning routine. I typically wash my face when I'm in the shower. It's just easier for me, and that way I don't get lazy after I get out of the shower, or I just don't forget. So the face wash that I have been using lately is the Mario Badescu Acne Facial Cleanser. So this is the cleanser that I have been using lately. It has a very milky consistency, and it's just a clear face wash. I used to use the ones that have like the beads on them for my morning, and I feel like that was irritating my skin a little bit too much, especially my breakouts. Instead of making my breakouts better or make them go away, it will make them last longer and just be very irritated and very red on my face. Also, this is a product that I use at least twice a week or every 2 to 3 days whenever I remember to actually do it, but I have been doing this one constantly. This is the Dr. Brandt Micro Dermabrasion, and it's this one right here, is the one in the black packaging. I believe we got this one in a BoxyCharm a couple of months ago, and I have been using it ever since. I'm pretty much done with it. Like if I squeeze it, like I had to squeeze it really hard because I think it's like pretty much done. And I really like this one. This is pretty much the only thing that I've been using to exfoliate my skin, because it does have the really tiny beads on the product. So I feel like it actually does help me to get rid of that dead layer of skin that I have on my skin. And then after I get out from the shower, I pat dry my face. I don't rub it, I just put the towel on top of my face and just dab it all over, so that way my face is dry. After that, I like to use this Dr. Jart water infused hydro soothing eye gel cream, and this one is just a gel for my eyes, for my under eye, and this is what I have been using lately. It smells very good, and because it's a gel, it feels very cooling under eyes, and it's just a really nice so far. I like it. It doesn't irritate my skin or anything like that, so I'm really liking this one so far. After I have applied my eye cream, I go directly into my acne medication. This product, you can actually buy it at any drugstore. You don't need, it used to be a prescription medication, but they changed it now, so you can buy it over the counter, so you don't need a prescription for it. And this is the differing gel, and it's right here because I have no clue how to read it. So it's this right here. This is the gel that I have been using. So this medication, according to my dermatologist, and I will talk about that in a second, he requested, or he directed me to use this one specifically in the morning time. I guess it's a little bit it's not so harsh on your skin in the morning. So I really like this a lot. It does help me to soothe my skin a little bit, and also help me out with any breakouts that I have. Lastly, after I let this medication sink into my skin, I like to go in with this. Is a new moisturizer that I have been using, and I absolutely love it. I don't know why it took me so long to find it, but I'm just happy I find it, and I will continue to repurchase it. And this is the Origins Original Skin Matte Moisturizer with Willow Herb. I think that's how you pronounce that. So this is the moisturizer that I have been using. As you guys can see, I'm pretty much done with it. I need to get me a new one, and I will be getting me a new one once the Sephora BIB sale goes up. I think this is what has been changing my skin a lot and making it not so dry. I mean, not so oily. So this is, like it says, it's a matte moisturizer, and this is the only thing that I have on my face right now, obviously after all my skincare. But this is the moisturizer that I have on my face, and as you can see, my skin looks matte, and it has more of a healthy glow other than an oily glow. And it feels really soft. As soon as I put this moisturizer on, my skin feels really nice, moisturized, but at the same time it feels dry. I just absolutely love it. I have liked the way it feels on my skin. I think it actually has helped me with my acne. Alright, next we're gonna move on to my nighttime routine, and this one varies from time to time, but most of the time it's pretty much the same. So what I do is, after I have taken off all of my makeup and I'm ready to go to bed, to wash my face I use the St. Ives Blackhead Clearing, the green tea scrub. It smells like green tea and very refreshing, and this one does have the little beads in it, so that way it will help me to get rid of all of my makeup that has gotten really deep into my pores. It will help me to get it all of it out. So this is a really good scrub if you don't want to buy, like for example a Mario Badescu one or something like that. You can buy this for a couple of bucks at Walmart. After I have washed my face with that cleanser, I go through the same steps, which is my nighttime cream. I still use this morning at nighttime, so that way, you know, my under eyes are nice and firm, not all wrinkly. After that, I go in with my nighttime cream, my acne medication. Again, this is another medication that was recommended to me by my dermatologist, and this is the Clean and Clear Persa Gel 10, and this is the maximum strength. And this product works. When I tell you it works, it works. For example, I had a pimple right here. You can barely even see it now, but this pimple, I just got it, when was it? So when I woke up on Saturday, this pimple was very big and irritated and very red. So what I did, I still washed my face throughout the morning, and I used my different gel, all that good stuff. But at nighttime, because you know I was doing a lot of stuff, touching my face, which is not recommended, I know, but I can't help it. I'm always sitting like this or touching my face like this, so I'm obviously touching it, so bacteria is gonna get in it. So after I had washed my face at nighttime, I put this little guy on my pimple and any other breakouts that I have going on. And when I woke up on Sunday, that pimple was gone. It wasn't even there anymore, and I can tell you it was pretty big, and it was already, I know it's disgusting, but I already had the white part on it. So I put this one at nighttime, this cream at nighttime, but the next day on Sunday it had gone down drastically to the point that the white part wasn't even there anymore. I don't know if by accident I pop it throughout the night, I have no clue. I'm not interested in knowing, but it was pretty much gone. So I used it again last night, and as you guys can see, it's just a dot. It's not even a pimple anymore. It doesn't hurt, it's not irritated, it's not inflamed. It's just a little dot right there. And because this cream is so drying on my face, I like to use a more hydrating moisturizer for the nighttime. And I have been using this Origins Drink Up Intense Overnight Mask, and it just helps to balance out from the dryness of this to really hydrate my skin back again and put back any hydration that my skin needs. So I just put this for the nighttime. Just let it overnight, let it sink in. Your face is gonna feel oily and a little bit, it's just gonna feel weird, and this one has a weird scent. So this is the moisturizer right here. I'll show you guys how it will look. It just pretty much look like you just put a lot of cream on your face. You see that right there? That's what's gonna help your face feel hydrated again, because I personally feel that when my face is really dry, my pimples stay longer on my face. So if I hydrate my face, that's when they start really going away. So the last two products that we're gonna talk about is face mask. And if you know me, or if you've seen me on Snapchat, I love to do face masks, and I just love it. I feel like it really does help my skin a lot as well, especially when I feel like my skin needs that little pick-me-upper. So I use a mask. And right now I'm pretty much done with this one too. As you guys can see, I used and abused this one. And this was part of the little trio that I have gotten from TJ Maxx. And this one is the Origins Out of Trouble 10-minute mask to rescue problem skin. And now this is a white face mask. So you put it on, you leave it on for 10 minutes, and this is the way it's gonna look all over your skin. I do the mask, I like to make sure I'm doing an even layer throughout my skin. And I put this mask specifically in the areas where I have breakouts. So for example, my breakouts is just mainly down here. So that's pretty much where I base or I concentrate my mask. Leave it on for 10 minutes. Right before I shower, I just wash it off. Or I even do it at nighttime or during the weekends. And it really does help out my skin as well, to clear out any pimples that I have, or just if there's any under my skin, it make sure it brings them out, and then I make sure I take them away with this little cream. The last product that I'm going to talk about is a new face mask that I started using. This is the Tarte Tight and Bright Clay multitask mask. I just started using it. I used it for the first time yesterday, I believe. Yes, it was yesterday. So this is the mask that comes with 2 different colors. It's supposed to be this lavender right here. It's supposed to tighten up any of your pores or dry out any of your areas that are very oily. And then the gold one right here, it's supposed to hydrate your skin and help you out, like put in any hydration that your face needs. So I used this mask for the first time yesterday, and the white part or the lavender part got really tight on my skin. I mainly use that one on my T-zone because that is still my problematic area with oil. So I put it on my T-zone and around the areas where I have a little bit of breakouts, so that way it dries them out. And then I use the gold part right here on my chin because that is my most dried area. So I put it right here on my chin, a little bit under my nose and around my nose because it gets dry in that area. And I left it on for about 15-20 minutes. Then I rinsed it on the shower, and the areas where I had the tightening plate mask, it really did dry out that area. Not in a bad way. It just felt really good on my skin. The only thing I'm not a fan of is the scent of it. I don't know if mine, I just have it for too long, which just hasn't been really that long. It's probably like a month and a half that I had it. So I don't know if it's because of that I have it for so long, but I just cannot stand the scent of it. But I do like the way it makes my skin feel and look afterwards. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, these are all the products that I use for my skincare and morning and nighttime. I know there are a lot of products, but these are products that I have tried. These are the products that have really worked for my skin after so many trial and errors. You have no idea how many skincares I have bought, and how many moisturizers and acne medication and acne facials, cleansers, so that way, you know, it will help me out. But these are the ones that I have tried for a very long time, and they have been working on my skin. So I really recommend that you guys see a dermatologist, especially if you're having a lot of problems with your skin, whether it's acne or anything else. I highly recommend that you go to a dermatologist, because I was having that problem with my skin for a couple of months, for a couple of years actually, before I took the initial step on going to a dermatologist. Let me tell you now a little bit of the process with my dermatologist. So I went in for the first time, took pictures of my skin. Back then I was really breaking out. I wish I had pictures, and I'm sure you can go back a couple of months on my videos and you will see how bad my skin will look when I was really breaking out. So what he did, he sent me a medication, like actual oral medication. I believe it was an antibiotic. I really don't remember the name of it. And I started taking it, and by the second or third day I felt very nauseous with the medication. I felt like I was gonna faint. I immediately stopped the medication and I called my dermatologist and I told him, look, you know, this medication, I'm having very bad side effects from it. So obviously I stopped taking it as soon as I started feeling that. And it's very important that you guys stop taking some medication if you're having side effects, and your body will tell you. So then he sent me another medication. Again, I don't remember. I seriously don't remember names of medications, and I wouldn't even tell you guys names of medications because I'm not a doctor and I don't want to get in trouble. I'd rather you go directly to a dermatologist and have them prescribe you medication. So he sent me the second set of medication. I was supposed to be taking the medications, one in the morning and one at nighttime with food. That's the way my doctor likes to do it. So I started taking that one. I didn't get any side effects on that one, so it worked out pretty good. I believe he had me taking it for about a month. Yes, it was a month, because he wanted to see me the following month. So I took it for that entire month, and that medication, guys, I tell you, it seriously helped me out a lot, to the point that my breakouts didn't look as red anymore. I didn't have bumps on my skin, like my skin was actually flat. They were still a little bit red, but nothing how they were before. So that really helped me a lot, and it made me feel more confident as well. So that's what we pretty much did with that, with the medication, with the oral medication. And the only thing that I have left is my scars, like the acne scars, as you guys can see right here. These are not, again, these are not active breakouts. They're just scars right here that I have. I do have an active breakout right here, an active breakout, because it's the time of the month, so I'm gonna get breakouts, okay? Yeah, so I have this one right here that is an active one, and that's about it. I have a few over here that are pretty much dry. They're just the scars. That's what's been taking me the longest to get rid of. And the same thing on this side. I don't know if you guys remember, I believe this side was the one that was the worst for me. So all I have right now is just the scars. Still, again, these are not active breakouts, they're just scars. So that's what I'm working on right now. I cannot tell you guys how big of a difference it makes for me to have my face clear. I know I have said it before and I still do say it. For me, breakouts, I know my face looks messed up and everything like that, and it does affect you in some ways to go out, but I would still go out with no makeup. And obviously I didn't want to put more makeup to cover them up and end up making them worse. I know I still have a long way to go, but I'm working on it. These are the products that I have been using for a while. I know they work for my skin. They're making my skin feel better. They're making my skin look better. And I just wanted to share as well a little bit of my journey with my acne. So this is where we at this moment. It's not that, it's really nothing compared to how I was before, where I really did had big breakouts and my skin was so bumpy. But right now, pretty much my skin, all of my skin is pretty much flat besides this little guy right here. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this is a long one, but it's a lot of information and a lot of recommendations I wanted to give to you guys. And I think it was necessary for me to do this, so that way you guys know how my journey has been going. And that way you guys can also get checked with your doctor, or go take the initial step and go to a dermatologist if you're having skin problems. Just go, it is worth it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and also click on the little notifications bell. That way YouTube can notify you every time I upload a new video. And I see you guys on the next one. Bye.